reporting with the Gateway Pundit, and we're here at the Walk Away March in Washington, D.C. with Joy Villa. Joy, why are you here today? Why'd you come to the Walk Away March?
You know what? I came because I walked away from the Democratic Party 2 years ago, and I was invited to speak here and support my friend Brandon Straka and support these people who have walked away. And it's such an important thing because we're not demonizing Democrats. They do that themselves, but we're not here to do that. We're here to show support for people who are sick of the badness that's out there, sick of the blame, the destruction, the mob mentality, the threats against our president, against the administration. We're done with that. We're going to be about unity, joining together, and love, because that's what America is about, and that's what Walk Away is about.
What did you think about the GOP before you walked away, before you realized you were essentially Jedi mind tricked by the Democrat Party?
I like the way you said that. You know, I thought my parents were Republicans. I didn't know much about it. I thought it was boring. I thought it was old fogies. I was like, oh, whatever. It's my parents. And then as I became a liberal, I thought, yeah, they're not the good guys. You know, many of them are racist, good old boys. You know what I mean? The whole dumb hick stereotype. They don't know nothing about nobody. They don't care. I mean, it's horrible because that's what you see on the TV and the movies. When there's a bad guy, it's always some southern white guy who's like a Republican with a pickup truck. And then I went to Middle America and I met those southern white boys with pickup trucks who are Republicans, and they love me. They're incredible. They bought my album. They want to take selfies with me. They're good people just like anybody else. So I believed the hype before I walked away.
And why do you think that hype is so pervasive? Is the GOP doing something wrong? Did Donald Trump wake you up from it? What's the GOP doing wrong?
I like that question. I would say definitely Donald Trump did wake me up. He was the only one who could wake me up. I mean, I was an independent. I was already sliding towards like maybe Bernie. I was already looking for somebody, a populist type of movement. I knew Hillary was wrong. I wasn't calling myself a liberal. I was like, I'm independent. I don't want to be divisive, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted human rights, women's rights, no racism, all the good things that they say they have, but they don't own. And Trump was like, let's bring it back to basics. Let's protect our borders. Let's protect our human citizens, legal citizens, born here or immigrated here. And let's just protect our country. Let's not go black versus white, you know, Latino versus this. And if it wasn't for Trump, I don't think I'd tell you right now that I'm a registered Republican. I really don't. Because the GOP has an identity problem. They should have been pulling some of the same tricks that, honestly, the liberals have been doing. Like, you know, I get it. We're not about identity politics, but you need to have black speakers. There's tons of black Republicans. You know, Mia Love. Why don't we know her name? Why isn't she on TV? Put her on Fox. All those people. I mean, now it's a different time, thanks to Trump, because he's used the media against them. He knows how to work it. But for years, Republicans had the same old soggy guys up there. That's not going to make anybody walk away.
And one last question.
Sure.
How has your newfound perspective changed the way you view yourself in your country? And do you feel like it's a more positive mindset?
Absolutely. I have more respect for myself as a woman of color, as a family woman, as a married woman, as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman. Everything, as a deeply religious person, everything about me, I feel like is accepted in this movement. Not because of it, but not in spite of it, but because of it, because I'm different. And the left is like, no, you have to do what we tell you to do. You have to think the way we say. And I don't want to be shackled. I like to explain that the Democrats, even if you put chains on my wrist, however loose they are, they're still chains. And when I was a Democrat, I had very loose chains because I didn't feel them too much back in the day, but they started tightening over time until I broke them. And I'm happy. I see the future is very bright, and I think it's going to get better and better. Compassion, love, unity. That's what our country's about.